It's 62 degrees outside. Yesterday was about close to 80. Yeah, it was 80. I saw the temperature 80. The temperature in the park outside. Okay, I just woke up. 62 degrees. And I always have to have my electric blanket on now. Okay, because these guys, you know, just these, so many words. We're going to try to be precise. We're going to try to be nice. Okay. Why are you giving heat for a minute or so that it seems? Because these baseboards are warm. Now they're getting cold again, but I just woke up at 9:30. Well, chose to get out of bed. Okay. And I felt the apartment, you know, after I got out of my bed, which is under a heat electric blanket, I felt hot. The apartment hot, and I said, I know I don't have to burn this on, you know. Is it still hot outside? Still, you know, 80-something degrees. Let's go 62, and I'm like, I don't even know what 62 is anymore. Look at this. Construction after construction. Ever since they took over, since last year, it's been construction after construction out here. Okay, all you see out here is just construction truck after construction truck here. This is all. What is all that? The no heat situation, the no heat situation. Is my problem. That they are eating up HUD's money with all that nonsense of construction, because that's what I learned. I'm learning little by little by these politicians. Why? What's going on here? Highway robbery. Is what's going on here. All that money Biden is giving away in this country for infrastructure. I'm sure they're taking advantage of that here. And I'm sure, and before I'm sure this was before Biden. I'm not sure. I can't remember. This was last year when they came. Okay. Why are these baseboards? This is it's warm. It's lukewarm again. Okay. So I don't know if he gave heat because this apartment, this building, all buildings before they came, our apartments would be literally at 80 degrees all winter. From the moment I would call once. When I first moved here, I had to call for them to turn on the heat. When you call, then I believe it was because, we had the right for heat, you know, so that's when you call and be like, oh, it's cold in here. No problem, the heat will come right on, boom, you know, heat that you have to, okay, depending on the weather out there, but it kept this apartment at 80 degrees. 80 degrees with the prior owner. That was normal. We didn't ask for 80. We just asked for heat. I don't understand why it was 80. Nobody was complaining. We were happy. All you had to do was open up those windows. If it was too much for you, open up those windows. But we prefer it that way than no heat, than those baseboards. Than these baseboards. Cold. I sit here in my kitchen, and I have to turn on the burners. I sit in my living room. I have to turn on the oven or the burners to be able to live in my apartment. You understand? The same scam that's going on with the real estate that brought down this country, okay, and it went off a cliff, you might as well say, with these big banks. And the abuse that they committed with the real estate scam, that we all lost our jobs, we all lost our houses, okay? But when we had houses, we had control of our own heat. We paid, if we wanted to freeze to death, we chose to freeze to death. That was on us. But when you're paying rent and when HUD is paying you $2,300 a freaking month for this doggone apartment, okay, with heat included, most apartments are, okay? My mother has an apartment she just acquired, a beautiful apartment in Jersey City. She just acquired. She controls the heat and central air. She pays for home. I wish I could. Why can't we pay for our own heat so we don't have to deal with the evil ones downstairs and his freaking ring of investors and owners? Because this is what this is, you know. He comes in here with, you know, with his two-piece suit, okay, and his cars, all those vehicles out there. This is a fashion show. Like, this is a car show. You know, we don't care about your freaking two big suits or cars. We care about being happy again in our apartment, in our home. Now, you don't live here. You guys are down there with freaking heaters, space heaters. What is that telling you? What is that telling us? When I went down there to complain the other day, she was down there, the secretary, with a space heat. I felt the heat. I'm like, what is going on here? What is going on here? I didn't even put two and two together until Albert, my neighbor upstairs, opened my eyes to Cookie. Wait, what do you mean space heater? I said, yeah, they have space heaters. He said, so wait a second. No, they can't get away with that. No, what do you mean space heaters? So they know that it's cold? They know that it's cold and they don't give us heat, but they have space heaters? I said, yeah, they have space heaters. I don't know. I mean, if they cold, they got to put something on, you know. I don't risk space heaters. I don't risk any of that. I don't even like turning on burners or the oven. I don't like turning on burners or the oven. I got things I have to do, and just I'm gonna make this short, okay? This is unbelievable. Okay, it's not 55 degrees outside or below, which normally it will be unbearable in this apartment if you don't give us heat. It's 62. It's, you know, I just opened the window. Yeah, it's cold out there, but you know, yeah, I'm happy he gave us freaking heat. But then he had the nerve to tell my friend Albert yesterday when he ran into him. Oh, you happy you have heat? You know. I mean, I don't think he you know, he said it like if he was laughing at him. You know, Albert didn't tell me that way. You know, it's like he said the same thing to me yesterday, or asked me the same thing yesterday, like if he was God's gift to this earth. And he opened up the Red Sea, you know, and he gave us heat. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, how's the heat in the apartment? That was with me last year. What do you mean? Oh, it was fine. He caught me off guard a couple of times, but no more. I already know where he's coming from. I already know his type. I already know he's no good. He's evil. You know, him and his ring of investors or whoever the hell it is that owns these properties now. Because I'm sure somebody already shared that with me last year. It's not just an owner or one owner anymore. It's those same crooks that brought down this country that owns these properties. The same crooks, investors. What are you doing? What are you doing, America? What are you doing, America? You know. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. You're getting these big banks. You're getting these big banks out of the water. Okay, you're saving them. You're giving them all this money. You know, you allow all of us to lose our homes, but you're saving these crooks. Okay, these two-bit comic crooks, con artists, to exist in this country. We used to be able to live, you know, normally, I'm not going to say happily or whatever. No, people used to go to work and go and pay bills. We were happy doing that. Nobody was trying to get rich. We were just living. All of a sudden, this window opened up that everybody wants to be into real estate and reach the stars. You know, the American dream, all that baloney and cheese. You got to be kidding me. Leave people alone. Black people don't want to live where they're not wanted. We're fine right here. What are you going to push us out of here too? That's what this is anyway.